Do you want to know how to fund the federal government in a more comprehensive way? What if we took all the income tax, we got rid of it? Perhaps we can keep the corporate tax, just to hedge up the difference that I'm about to explain. Nobody has to file for taxes every year. We don't have to have this fight on how much are we going to tax the rich versus how much we're going to tax the poor. We don't have to have all the IRS agents that can be used as a political tool against your political opponents. What if we could do away with all that and fully fund the federal government off of people outside of the U.S.? Last year, 2017, we did $22 trillion worth of trade. Imports to the U.S., $22 trillion. At 10%, that's $2.2 trillion worth of revenue. At 15%, 3.3. So, last year we raised $3.5 trillion for the Federal Reserve, for the federal government, off of what we're doing now. What if instead we just said, you know what, we're going to change the way we raise revenue for the federal government, and we're going to do away with all of the tax system we have now, and we're just going to fund it off of 15% on all foreign goods coming into the country. 3.3 trillion. Okay, keep the corporate tax. You get a $500 billion worth of income now, probably less since the tax cuts went from 35 down to 21. It might balance out, might not, but you're going to get at least $300 billion off of that. We've just raised the same amount of revenue as last year off of a 15% tax. Oh yes, Americans will pay the tax if they buy foreign goods, which they should. And we're going to pay the taxes anyway. So yeah, all right. So that $400 TV is now going to be $460. All right, that's a little higher, but you don't have to file for taxes next year. Oh, it makes foreign goods a little more expensive compared with domestic goods. It's a home team advantage. That's fine. And I think all of the world should raise revenue for their governments the same way, 15%. And if another country says, well, we don't like 15%, we're going 17%, all right, reciprocal taxes. We're starting at 15%, and if you go higher, we'll go higher. So we're okay with you putting 15% tariffs on our goods. We'll put 15% tariffs on your goods because we have to raise revenue for the federal government. We can do this, folks. We can literally fund our whole United States federal government off of foreign goods. It relieves all this class warfare and eliminates a whole lot of headache for a lot of people. People go to jail for tax evasions. All that goes away. I don't think we're headed that way, but it would be ideal. That's the least bad way. The least bad way to tax society is through a sales tax domestically, and it's even better as a foreign tariff, which is a sales tax on foreign goods coming in. Oh, it's not free trade. No. It's not free trade. And we're not fully capitalist by taxing ourselves, because capitalism is allowing somebody to keep what they earn. If you tax, that's not true anymore. It might be mostly true, but it's not 100% true. So we're not 100% capitalist anyway. So we won't be 100% free trade, but we have to fund the federal government somehow. And, oh yeah, we're all going to pay for this the tax. What if we did that and we said, 15% sales tax? We'd raise a lot of revenue. Now, I know, guys, I know that if you put 15%, it's going to suppress a little bit. It's going to suppress the numbers. There might be less goods being bought. It's not going to stop all the way. Is 15% going to make that much of a difference? Maybe. But I think that's the best way to run the federal government, or any government, any country in the world. Let me know what you think. Bye.